Hello everyone, welcome to Tharsis. I'm Colonel RPG, and I'm very happy to have you here with me as I check this game out. A game that has been out for PC for quite a while now, a couple of years now I think. I got the link for you in the description. However, as of the time of this video going up, tomorrow, on the 11th of April 2020, it comes out on Switch. So, if you want to get it, I got links for you in the description as well. I'm not really sure how the Switch works because I don't have one and I'm playing this on PC, but the game is the same, and it's an amazing game. It's a really fun game. It's a small, little, tiny sort of board game style survival, team management, stress management. It's roguelite, effectively. It's like the developers call it a FTL meets. I don't remember what else they compare it to. I could say FTL meets Darkest Dungeon, and I have a lot of fun with it. So let me just show you what it is. So over here, the first time you play the game, you don't get this screen. You get a tutorial, forced tutorial. You can get the tutorial. I'm not going to go through the tutorial. This video is not about showing you how to play the game. It's about giving you a few tips for sure, but it's more about just showing you what kind of game it is and see if it piques your interest, as somebody honks outside my window.
We have prepared for any disaster, for every disaster. Not all of them at once. We can't turn back, but how can we go on?
We're going to space, and we have a very interesting first turn. I don't like that, but we're gonna get this bad. So, J. Cross and Mapia Musgrave have both died, and they're the ones that are with you. They're the two crew members who are with you through the tutorial. And now micrometeoroids have destroyed the pantry and crippled the Ectomy. The Ectomy is the name of this beautiful ship, and it's got all these modules, like a space station do. And you need to fix them, among other things. You need to use them as well. So we have these crew members. You can see that we have two people over here in the pantry. Is that no, that's not the pantry. What is that? The pantry is this thing that gets destroyed. That's what happened. That is the for assists. That's for assists. That's that color over there. Very easy to remember. Laboratory. That's right. That's the name. That's why I don't remember it. So what I like to do. Ooh, interesting. Getting the captain over there. So what I like to do is I like to send the captain last into wherever people are at the most, or wherever I have the most people. And the reason for that is because the captain can add to the dice that the crew has. And you see these things? That's the amount of dice that they have, which is pretty good. So what we're going to do before... I mean, not pretty good for the captain, mind you, but pretty good for the doctor. We're going to look at that in a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the, what is it called? The maintenance bay? That is, yeah, because what that is going to happen, or what that's going to make happen, is that, you see that red thing? That's going to break our hull, and we have 10 weeks to Mars, or Tharsis, or... It's a moon of Mars. It's fine. We're gonna go over there and not die. That's easy. Now the reason why I like using the specialist first is because the specialist can reroll more than one more time rather than two rolls. You got 3. So the way this works is I'm gonna roll 2 dice. As you can see over there, I got those, and what happens is that half my choices are bad, and we're gonna die for sure. Ooh, I see a terrible. Ooh, we got an assist. That's right. So basically, we rolled a 4. We would have gotten an injury, which is this health bar over here. But because I had an assist, and I don't have any more, we actually got a pretty sweet assist right there and didn't get injured, which is good. Now, the thing you want to do is you want to repair this thing over here. It says 10 over there. I'm not sure what that means, but we're going to put that over there because that basically means that it's fixed. Now, we could get hull repair if we had 2 or 3 dice of the same face, but we don't. If this was a different class, we could maybe use it over here on her class ability, or his class ability. Allison is a man's name, I believe. It's the Brazilian name. So we're gonna put it over here on research. Now, it's a lot of points to put on research, but research is special. What research does is those dice are gonna stay there forever. They're not really, but they are. So take me at my word. Let's bring Kyla Jones out of there and send her here into the, what is that called? The life support systems, that's right. So what basically this means, that red text over there, is what happens as a consequence of the breakage. So in this case is after the end of the week, we'll get -1 health for everybody. So nobody's gonna die because of that, so we could just afford to not get that. In fact, that might be an amazing strategy to do. I don't like doing that though, so I'm not gonna do that. The bonus of not doing that is, for example, imagine I want to go over there and get some food production. I would have to take 1 damage because I would have to go through there, and there's some prickly bits and whatnot, and it hurts. So instead, we're just gonna come over here. Really nasty though, really nasty. I don't like that. The stages over here. Let's look down here, because sometimes you can get things like prevent injury. Now, prevent injury would require 6 dice to be available on the projects or research projects over here. We don't have that. We could, however, just have a small health kit over here, which is pretty good. But there's sometimes, excuse the hiccup, there's sometimes things like prevent stasis. So you should always keep track of what you have down here. Now, this time, this stasis doesn't actually matter much, because we have some pretty sweet deals in here. We're going to get 7 out of those 3. And the reason is, if I put that over there and things like that, it costs... This one is going to reduce that to 22. This one is going to reduce that to 26. It shows over there. Look at that. I don't need to do math. However, I want to use that. And the reason why I want to use that with those is that because that one is hard to attain. Or not hard to attain, but it's useful in other things. So I'll keep that in there. Ooh, that is pretty good. That +3 hull is important. I like having extra hull earlier in the game. It just gives me room to finagle and all that sort of stuff. So I could put these in here in the research instead of putting it over there, but because anything above a 3 is above average, not that 3 is average, 3 is below average, 3.5 is the average of a 6-sided dice, but still, the point is, a 4 is pretty good, so I'll put it over there. It's just a matter of chance. And now the reason why I sent the doctor there first is because I want the captain to go there last. Now the captain adds to the +1 die to all the crew members in one particular, or in whatever compartment or module that you're in. The game actually calls it modules, and I was just forgetting. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. That is really good. Now, what could we do here? We could just regain dice with that. That's pretty good. That is very nice. However, I'm not gonna do that. Because I don't like that risk. I don't like that risk. We're gonna send, also because we're gonna get some dice out of here. Hopefully we're gonna get some dice out of here. We're gonna see. We rolled pretty badly. Okay, however, we could add to that. But we're not gonna. We're gonna roll again. I need a 5. Please. Ah, you jerk. Oh, well, that's just how it goes, because you need either a 5 or a 6. So we're gonna put that over here, and we're gonna hope for the best. What is that? Oh, you spent 1 of these dice to just re-roll the things. I don't know if you re-roll all of them, because I don't remember doing that. But that is that. Impending damage, 0. And that's the face done.
Are turning sour. The crew's and my own. But if I can't lead them, we're all dead. I need to get it together.
And here comes the second other aspect of the game. There's another aspect, but we're gonna get to see it in a little bit, which is that whenever a week passes, you get to choose between 2 options, and sometimes they're bad. Most of the times they're bad, and sometimes they're good. Like, for example, +1 dice to all crew. However, we lose hull. Now, I don't like losing hull earlier in the game, so we're gonna lose health instead, and that's bad as well. But we gain +1 food, which is in this case is just +3 dice instead of +4. So what do I want? 2 health loss on these 2, or 2 hull? I would say, yeah, I would say that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on the captain over here, and we're gonna try to bring. Let's see. The specialist is off by himself. So the mechanic. I like that. Yes. It's important to remember where they are, because the game doesn't tell you. And look at that, we got lucky. And the reason why we got lucky is because now I can send the specialist over there, use the captain to fix this stuff, and then also hopefully get 1 dice, or 1 die for every one of them. And that was actually pretty good. So look at that. That will lose +1 dice to, or -1 dice to everybody if we don't fix that. That one will break our hull. You see that, though? Those things mean that I will basically be robbed of my dice. So that's a dangerous one. If we could get a prevent void over here, that'd be fantastic. But we don't. We don't have one at the moment. We got a 4. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can't see how that is bad. Let's just put it over there, because we need to work in that direction. Next, we have +4 die. Or +4 dice. I keep mixing up the die and dice, and I know the difference. Oh, look at that. 1 assist gone. I am not necessarily very happy about that. But we could regain our dice over here, which can be good, but honestly, I don't want it. I just want that 5 right there. Beautiful. I got a couple. Oh, that's actually really nice. That's really nice. That's really nice. So. Five and 3. This is an 8. And then we got an extra one over here. +1 die to crew in module. Everybody gets +1 die. We got 4 research, which is pretty nice. We will be able to repair our hull if we get another one over there, because then we get 5. You can see over there if you don't like counting. And everybody's very happy. Not really, they're very upset about all the things. We're gonna send the doctor, or rather the mechanic up there, because the mechanic... well, the reason is because if I could avoid having to send a doctor in there, that would be fantastic, because I do want to send somebody else to the food production. We need that earlier, or sooner rather than later. However, that void is going to ruin everything, and I see ruination. Bad things. What do I want? I want to roll all the things again. Yeah, that's bad. However... that happened. That happened over there. We got a very, very nice hull, which means that we can forgo that. And the reason why is because of it's gonna fix some of the stuff, so I can do that. Let's see if I can get some food over here. Now, the maximum food you can get is 2 out of this per turn or per week. So maybe I want to fix. Yeah, maybe I want to stay here and just fix people's health. Also, I can regain some dice, so that's not too shabby. We immediately roll very nicely, and I'll put that over there. Right here. Very nice, very nice. No damage movement. That's pretty good. What do we have? Oh, we didn't get lucky, or too lucky anyway. But yeah, it's pretty good, because we got some research down here, and it fixed people up. I know, it's not the best, but it's the first...
I let my fear get the better of me, but the others have proven me wrong. I'm proud of how the crew has come together. I think we might actually have a chance.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? Ooh, I don't like what I see. Immediately minus, extra... Well, actually, this one is not too shabby. You get 1 food, but you lose 2 dice. You get +1 dice, basically, because the food adds to the 3 dice. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's see. So we are running low on supplies and should spend some extra time harvesting food while we work. And I'm gonna put that over here in the specialist. I want to use the same strategy as before if I can. I don't think I can. Which is using the specialist first and going the captain. Oh yeah. Yeah, as you can see over here, we got a red and we got a couple of greens. Now, the problem with the red is we got injuries coming up. And, I don't know what's going to happen here. Good things are going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we can fix this with these 3, and I can add that to... That sounds like a plan, basically. That sounds like a plan. I want to do that. It's not the best plan, but I don't want to risk injury. So we're gonna do this, and that one is fixed. Now the mechanic is gonna stay there for a little while, maybe. So we're gonna lose 1 hull from here, and we definitely need to fix that. That is just a tremendous problem. The specialist hopefully will not. The specialist will die. The specialist will die. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. Hopefully we run +1. That's not too shabby. Maybe I should have gotten that and changed. Yeah, that's not too shabby. Let's please not die. Even though we need those 6s. I see... Well, we have an assist. So it isn't awful. It isn't good either. It isn't good either. Alright, let's not... it isn't good. Do I just go with this? That's very dangerous, but I do have an assist, so I won't die immediately. Whew. Tell you what. So, I needed a 3. I needed a 3 over here. Can you give me a 3, even with an injury? I mean, there's a good chance. Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Very good. Very good. And that event has been completed. Allison, you are a beauty. Now, I need to fix that, or I need to go over there. And if I go over there, I lose health, so that's just bad. Now, ideally, I would like to do that, and I could, if I had one extra one, or I could do this, so he wouldn't take damage. But I can also fix his health, so it's a good... The problem is this thing is really, it's bad. It's really bad. So we're just gonna go over here and we're gonna roll, and we're gonna hopefully not roll any voids because the game hates me. We got +1 hull. That's not bad. But I do want to fix this as soon as possible, and so I will do that. The doctor can go in there and do the things. Okay, we got 1 void, we got 1 fix, we got 1 increase assist. That is very nice. Now we're gonna put that over here. I could also put it over there. This is pretty good because it gives you 3 assists. That's a lot. And the health is gonna have to wait. We have a little bit of damage coming into our...
I've checked our food stores, and it looks grim. We lost more than half our supplies with the module. If we don't find some creative solutions, we'll starve before we ever reach Mars.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Because we don't have food. Food isn't usually a problem. Stress tends to be. Speaking of which, we have minus hull too. Yeah, these interferences are getting pretty annoying. I keep losing work to the wrong equipment, and it should get straightened. So we can lose stress if we want to. You can see it over here decreasing a lot, but that will decrease our hull as well. This is sort of the opposite. These people are actually pretty good at stress right now, so I'll do that. It's really simple. We need to focus on keeping the ectomy intact and operational. And now, we can use cannibalism. Now, cannibalism gives you 2 dice rather than 3, which is normal food gives you. However, it does decrease maximum health. Do it fast. Do it very, very fast. Just use it. Use it. So, who is this person that we're eating at this moment in time? And the reason why you want to do it earlier is because, sooner rather than later, is because the more dice you have, it compounds. So you want to do it, and probably I won't do it again for that. You also don't want to lose actual health from eating that. So today, or this week, it's a bad week. It's bad. It's bad. So what do I want to do over here? I wanted to use the captain to help people. However, that doesn't seem to be a possibility. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to use the specialist here. Allison, please don't die too much. We got assists for days. Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. We got 1 assist for a stasis. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So what are we going to be able to do? Health recovery. That's pretty good. I could roll with this. I could just roll with this, to be honest. Let's just roll with it. Not a great usage of our specialist, because, you know, the +1 extra roll and whatnot. But it's good use. It's a good use nonetheless. So what we're gonna do here is send the mechanic over there. Do I want to send the doctor first? I want to send the doctor first, and the reason why is because the mechanic can fix the hull. And oh no, what is that? I forgot. Oh, because of that's right, we ate people. And how dare I? How dare we ate people? Look at that. We got a beautiful harvest food if we wanted. Unfortunately, it doesn't harvest the same amount, so it's just a thing. However, I'm just gonna put my bloody dice up in there because I love bloody dice. Let's see what else we have. A 3 and a 3. A couple of assists for stasis. That doesn't actually matter much. But I could get some food, but I won't. I will do that instead. And we're gonna send the mechanic with more health and bloody fingers. Wait, your stress is very bad. I don't want you to die too much. Can you not die too much? I think he's gonna do bad things with his dice. Yeah, that's what happens when he does. Yeah, got a couple of injuries right in the face, and I could just increase the hull and fix the ship at the moment. Probably will do that. Let's do that. Okay. Nice. And what does this mean? It means the captain can go in here, hopefully get some food going, because I should have done that. Not terrible. Terrible, but also not. We're gonna keep that 2 over there, because that 2 can go over here, and it doesn't really matter rolling it again, because the chances are basically the same. And look at that. We actually shouldn't have used that over there. Should have put it over here, and I can't do it. Now this thing goes to waste. What a shame. I mean, you can put it over there, but it really does go to waste, unless I could use like a 5 over here. But we're pretty good. And let's see what happens.
A transmission arrived. Not from Earth, but from Mars. From Tharsis. An impossible signal from an impossible source. Is this what we're searching for? Who's transmitting this signal? Was there another mission to Mars? One sent before ours? Or is the message coming from someone else?
I just now remembered how this game, because I finished this game. I know where this is going, and I like where this is going. It's fun. It's good. Of course, the meat and bones is going to be. Let's not talk about meat and bones when we're talking about cannibalism. But still, the meat and bones is the. Oh man, that's really bad. Is the gameplay, but still, there's every week that passes, you got a little bit of that, which is pretty nice. So you got -1 dice for all crew. That's not good. Minus stress for all crew, but -1 hull. That is good. That is good. All you need to do, or all you need to just, you all need to just breathe. That's what it is. Let's stop and just relax for a minute. It'll pay off in the long run. Yes, it will. Let the things break and die. So does it say over here about the stress? Because I honestly, yeah, you need a little bit of this.
We've run out of fresh meat, but we can make more.
Let's not make more. We're good with the more. Did you see? Did you see? This is a lovely time over here, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful people. We need to sort our stuff, because look at what's happening next week. So, what do we want to do? Easy. We want to send the captain there last. Simple enough. We want to... that is bad. I'm gonna send the mechanic... but that is dangerous. That's difficult. So we got a -1 dice to all, which is bad. I don't like it. So we're just gonna stick to my strategy of sending the... Ooh, look at that. We could have prevent injury, which is a nice thing sometimes. However, I can also use this. Let's not do it immediately. I will do it, but because I can reuse that. But let's see. Right now we have a 10. We could fix it. I can also reduce stress, which is good. Let's risk it. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And we might even... I mean, we can fix that in that. But who knows what happens after? Ooh. Yeah, that's very good. Because now we have the MCC override, Mission Control Center, figured out as a remote solution, which is lovely. Because now this is fixed. And then we can just add these over there, and it's all lovely. However, I want to use the 5 over here. There's blood falling. So that's going to reduce the stress. And you have maximum dice. Lovely. This is great. We're in great shape for the next turn. Now, let's send the doctor first. I don't know which one I should send, because we have injuries coming up, and just bad. Speaking of which, it's just bad news. Minus 30% stress to all crews. Not terrible. We're gonna work on that. And another void. It's dangerous. Things can turn south very fast. Speaking of which, got a stasis over there. Not bad. Really not bad. So we could get a hull. We could also repair the hull. That's actually repair too, which is nice. We're not going to do that, though. We're just going to try and fix that as much as possible. And this one rarely matters, although I could have put it on the hull. The captain goes in and hopefully gives dice to everybody. Just everybody's happy. I see bad things. Got injury. Okay, well, that's our chance. We got 33.333%. Oh, lovely. Okay, let's see what happens next week.
That suit, it's designed for the Ectomi. Nobody has them but us. So who are they? And where did they get them?
Minus stress for me over here. I'm just on the edge here, people. I need a break. I need a little break. That's fine. If you don't... oh, I forget that you get these as well. I forget that if you don't choose, the people freak out. I forgot. Also, you can see the ship over here. I also forgot about that. Extra food and stress for you. Can you handle that? Sure. Pascal is a pro. Everybody's going to be stressed. Minus dice for me, though. I don't like that. Please don't. Plus health for us. Minus... yeah. Okay. We could apply that. We should apply that. Should we apply that? We shouldn't. Ooh. Impending damage of 4. Everybody's over there. Fortunately, we can sort of work around that. Minus 2 health to all. He's immediately going to kill 2 of our crew members. We can work with this. Not really. We can't really work. This is likely going to be a situation where we're going to need to manage that one over there. Because that one is dangerous. Up until the end of the mission. So here's where things get tricky. You're going to need to sort of, you know, play your cards and hopefully not lose a hull, but still lose a lot of hull before the end of the mission. We're going to roll over here and hopefully roll good things. We are not rolling good things. We are rolling bad things. That's the things that we're rolling. However, we got 2 of these. And I don't have an extra one, which would be nice. I'm going to play that, and I'm going to use these over here. And that is my bet. We're going to stay over here. Doctor is going to fix stuff up. Everybody's going to be very happy with life. Module repair. That's very nice over there for 1. Unfortunately, that's voids for 1. But plus health to all crew. Our 3... no, it's... yeah, our 3 we lost. Let's see. We can fix this. We can fix this without using... no. Yeah, we need to fix this. Without healing people. Not great, but we are fixing our hull. And that is very important. Let's hope that this doesn't go badly. Our specialist over here. We can harvest food. That's also pretty important. And especially if we roll very low. We have... it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and see where this goes. Gives us a 5 for extra hull. Not bad. Not bad. That's half the damage that this will inevitably cause. Okay, we got food in our hands over here, so immediately put those over there. We could re-roll them, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna hope that we get a 6 or something. Oh, we got another one. Ooh, that's really good, actually. That's really good. Let's see what happens. Just lose hull for days, basically, is what happens.
The more I see of this video, the more it scares the shit out of me. Who are they? What's going on here?
Well, that's gonna be...
What have we gotten ourselves into?
It's going to be something you're going to need to figure out on your own because we're out of time for the day. So if you want to find this game, there's a link for you in the description. If you want to play this game, you need to get it. For the Switch, maybe, if you have a Switch. I don't know. It's going to be available tomorrow. So this is just really fun, and I got lucky. You will not be this lucky. I'm just warning you. So yeah, this is a game where you fail and you succeed and you try again because it's fun. It's a lot of fun on the PC, let alone on a console that you take with you. Well, I guess to the kitchen, considering the situation that we're in at the time of this recording, but to other places that are not necessarily where your computer is. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me for Tharsis. I hope you had a good time. I hope you will have a good time if you get this game for yourself. And I hope I'll see you again some other time. There's a lot of time in this outro. I'm sorry. Bye. I don't know what's wrong with me.